2020 was a strange year for everything, and mortgage interest rates were no exception. To protect the economy during the pandemic, government policies were put in place that resulted in rock-bottom interest rates for both fixed and variable mortgages. Now that we're starting to move towards recovery, fixed rates have started to edge upwards while variable rates have stayed the same. Why? Let's take a closer look. How are variable rates set? Variable rates are based on a lender's prime interest rate, which was at 3.95% before the pandemic, but has sat at 2.45% for almost a year now. Today, for example, you could get a variable rate mortgage at prime minus 1%, so that means your rate today would start at 1.45%. Lenders set their prime rate based on the Bank of Canada's overnight rate, because that's the rate that influences their own borrowing. So as the Bank of Canada increases and decreases the overnight rate, we see the prime rate go up and down to match. There are approximately 8 times a year that the Bank of Canada makes rate announcements. In their most recent announcement, they didn't increase the overnight rate, so prime stayed the same. Earlier in the pandemic, the BOC had said that they don't foresee a rate increase until 2022 or 2023, but that might change if the country's housing market stays hot and the economy starts to recover.
How are fixed rates set? Fixed rate mortgages are a little different. Lenders generally base their 5-year fixed rates on the Government of Canada's 5- and 10-year bond yield. So, we watch the bond market for clues on where fixed mortgage rates will go next. Recently, the yield for 5-year government bonds went up, causing fixed mortgage rates to follow suit. Why are there so many different mortgage rates? Fixed and variable are not the only factors that affect rates. There are rate premiums for certain situations like buying a rental property or choosing a 30-year amortization. There are also different rates for insured, insurable, and uninsured mortgages. Rock-bottom online rates often come with restrictions and high penalties. The rate you qualify for can be very different from what your neighbor got. That's why it is so important to get in touch for professional advice for every purchase, renewal, or refinance. Hope to hear from you soon.